There is nothing in this world that can compare with the Christian fellowship, nothing that can satisfy but Christ. Never was I power-thirsty, or trying to control everyone. I believed in educating everyone, so they could all get to the position I was at. The best philanthropy is constantly in search of the finalities, a search for a cause, an attempt to cure evils at their source. The best business in the world is a well-run oil company. The second best business in the world is a badly run oil company. I don't want a nation of thinkers, I want a nation of workers. I cheat my boys every chance I get. I trade with the boys and skin 'em, and I just beat 'em every time I can. I want to make 'em sharp. Oh, how blessed young men are who have to struggle for a foundation and beginning in life. The man who is holding on by the eyelids and is ignorant of his costs, and anyway he's got to keep running or bust. Get rich by taking something common and making it uncommon. It has always been my rule in business to make everything count. The day of combination is here to stay. Individualism has gone, never to return. A man has no right to occupy another man's time unnecessarily. It is very important to remember what other people tell you, not so much what you yourself already know. The ability to deal with people is as purchasable a commodity as sugar or coffee. And I will pay more for that ability. I always tried to turn every disaster into an opportunity. I believe that thrift is essential to well-ordered living. Good management consists in showing average people how to do the work of superior people. I would rather earn 1% off of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. Capital and labor are both wild forces which require intelligent legislation to hold them in restriction. I would rather hire a man with enthusiasm than a man who knows everything. Don't blame the marketing department. The buck stops with the chief executive. Own nothing, control everything. I can think of nothing less pleasurable than a life devoted to pleasure. Do you know the only thing that gives me pleasure? It's to see my dividends coming in. Nobody does anything if he can get anybody else to do it. When work goes out of style, we may expect to see civilization totter and fall. I do not think that there is any other quality so essential to success of any kind as the quality of perseverance. The man who starts out simply with the idea of getting rich won't succeed. You must have a larger ambition. The art of concentrating the mind on the thing to be done at the proper time and to the exclusion of everything else. There is no feeling in this world to be compared with self-reliance. Do not sacrifice that to anything else. The most important thing for a young man is to establish a credit, a reputation, character. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths, rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. The secret to success is to do the common things uncommonly well. Success comes from keeping the ears open and the mouth closed. Success of any kind is the quality of perseverance. It overcomes almost everything, even nature. It is only efforts the man himself puts forth that can really help him. The success of each is dependent upon the success of the other. The common denominator for success is work. I have no use for men who fail. The cause of their failure is no business of mine, but I want successful men as my associates. I never placed my head upon the pillow at night without reminding myself that my success might only be temporary. You know that great prejudice exists against all successful business enterprise. The more successful, the greater the prejudice. The man will be most successful who confers the greatest service on the world. I had no ambition to make a fortune. Mere money-making has never been my goal. I had an ambition to build. A man's wealth must be determined by the relation of his desires and expenditures to his income. Money is a way of keeping count on how well you're doing in business. A man's word should be as good as his bond. That character, not wealth or power or position, is of supreme worth. How much money does it take to make a man happy? Just $1 more. The poorest man I know is the man who has nothing but money. It is wrong to assume that men of immense wealth are always happy. The world owes no man a living, but that it owes every man an opportunity to make a living.